Hi friends, this is Dr. Jay Ganesh. This video is about empowering a COVID-19 patient. The purpose of empowering a COVID-19 patient is to develop autonomy over his illness course. He should be knowing about each and every stage of his illness so that he can ask for appropriate evidence-based help. To start with, this COVID-19 is not as aggressive as Ebola virus that has affected Africa or the Nipah virus that has affected Kerala. In Ebola virus and Nipah virus, the death rate is very high, but in coronavirus, most often people recover. Only few individuals succumb to the illness. So, what is the thing that is happening in their body? The mechanism, if they come to know, they can take appropriate action at appropriate time. The timing of treatment is critical in this illness. The timing aspect is also critical in several illness. Like in heart attack, the first hour is called as golden period. If we are going to miss that first hour, it's very difficult to recover the patient to his pre-existing state. In the same manner, in coronavirus patient, a particular period is considered as a golden period. The moment he is starting to deteriorate, that period is called as golden period. If the individual or the caregiver can identify that stage, and if he can represent himself to the hospital to get appropriate treatment, then we can save more lives. Basically, this virus, when it enters into the body, the immune system will start a war with the virus. Mostly the immune system will win over the virus. But during the fight, whenever a war occurs, there will be huge amount of dust that comes out of the fight. In the same manner, cytokines come out of the fight between immune system and the virus. Normally, the cytokine is the reason for fever, body pain, headache. All these symptoms are because of cytokines released from the battle area. Those individuals who are going to deteriorate, this cytokine storm or this dust that is arising out of fight is produced in extraordinary amount, which in turn is going to attack their body. When something is going out of control or when something is crossing a particular limit, that is not good. An elixir, if it is taken in an excess amount, it is going to produce harm. In the same manner, these cytokines are supposed to do good, but when they occur in excess amount, they are going to harm the body. Their prime target will be the lung, where the virus is growing in excess amount. So, when an individual is having a cytokine storm, the lungs start to deteriorate slowly. Ordinary lung has a great reserve capacity. The purpose of this video is to indicate this specific point that we should not be waiting until a point where SpO2 will drop up to 90 degree or 94 degree. We have to rely on symptoms. Initially, because of basic cytokine response, basic dust that arises from fight between the immune cells and the virus, the individual will have fever and body pain and cough. Mostly this symptom will subside, even in those individuals who are going to enter a complicated stage. This will subside in day 5. The day 1 is the first symptom, throat pain or cough or fever. In day 5, mostly the immune system will fight and they will quash the virus. So, if an individual is going to deteriorate beyond day 5 with excess fever or excess cough or excess headache, that individual should get alarmed. That period is called as golden period. If we can start the appropriate treatment at that moment, the gold standard treatment right now for COVID is using potent steroids and anticoagulant drugs. The purpose of treatment is to start the treatment early. Early intervention will give rise to better responses. So we should not be waiting till the SpO2 drops till 90%. Even before that, based on symptom exacerbation, we should be opting for evidence-based treatment. If we can control the cytokine storm at the earliest stage, then the option of recovery will be maximum. So the individual, if they know about the course of their illness, they can be prepared enough to handle these things, and they will not rely on drugs called remdesivir or favipiravir or tocilizumab, which are essentially trial drugs. They don't have strong proof in COVID-19. Till date, most of the guidelines recommend the use of potent steroids and anticoagulants. The steroid and the anticoagulant is going to save the patient by controlling the cytokine storm. Cytokine storm can be controlled by this potent steroid, and also the side effect of cytokine storm is attacking the endothelial cells, wherein clots happen within the lungs. That is addressed by anticoagulant. In this manner, we can save the patient by addressing their symptoms at the earliest stage. If the individual knows about the course and the timelines, it will be helpful for him to represent to the doctor to get appropriate treatment. So this is the idea behind this video. Thank you.